Good morning. I am Dr. Deepankar Banerjee, a gynecologist with a special interest in reproductive medicine and fetal medicine. I am the director of Ideal Fertility IVF and Genetics Center Private Limited, which is placed in Jabalpur, Madhya Pradesh in India. My wife, Dr. Rinku Banerjee, is qualified pathologist and very wonderful embryologist. My daughter Ishani is a very good molecular biologist and embryologist. We do IVF every day almost, and 500 to 700 cycles per year. And with special interest in fetal medicine, I have been asked by a lot of my viewers that how a baby develops into the womb of the mother. My answer is, because we are doing reproductive medicine and IVF also, I am coming into that answer with that what we are doing in our lab. We are making, you can see these are blastocysts. These blastocysts are, if you see, there are two types of cells you can see. There are multiple blastocysts. You can see two types of cells inside the blastocyst. So what happens actually? This is the egg, and the sperm enters into, and this makes an embryo which divides, and then it divides into 4 cell, then divides into 8 cell, and then it organized after day 3, it enters into day 5, and this day 5 becomes a blastocyst. This blastocyst is a development of the fertilized egg. This blastocyst has two types of groups of cells. One is trophoectoderm, which make the placenta, and another is inner cell mass, a ball of cells which are gathered together at one corner. You can see very well the ball of cells which are gathered inside into a corner. This is the inner cell mass, this is the inner cell mass. So this inner cell mass makes the actual baby. What happens inside the uterus? I am coming with a diagram. Now this is the uterus. Now in normal pregnancy, this egg releases from here, the sperms come from here, and it fertilizes the egg, and this egg becomes one cell, single cell, then double cell, then, and it becomes a blastocyst. So you can see a inner cell mass and trophoectoderm. This inner cell mass makes the baby. That means within 5 to 6 days it implants, or 7 to 8 days it implants. Then it gradually grows inside, and it becomes, this is the 17th day of fertilization, approximately 7.5 days. This is 12th day, this is 15th day, and this is the 17th day. Most of the time when the pregnancy test comes positive here of urine test, what happens next? This is from the fertilization of 17th day. So I can add 2 weeks more. So I can add 3 weeks to 2 weeks more from the last period. So at 5 weeks it occurs like this, and it is 1.8 millimeter. You can see this is the millimeter centimeter scale, and these are the millimeter. This is the small thing which happens, 1.8, and gradually after near about 4 weeks, that is 6 weeks, the baby looks like this. So at 6 weeks you can see there is a tail sort of thing, and there is a hard bulge, and these are the things. And 4 weeks late, that means 6 weeks, 1.5 months, it becomes 1.5 months of last period. That is, we call it pregnancy of 1.5 months. It becomes 5 millimeters. So it is like this type of size. I can show you one ultrasound image of this picture. This is the 6 weeks baby, and I can see in ultrasound the heart also. You can see the heart also, and the size of the baby is, you can see size of the baby is 5 millimeters. If I measure it, then I will get this size. So at 5 millimeters of the baby at 1.5 months, we get the fetal heart. What happens next? This is the time when we see this baby inside the uterus and confirm it whether it is inside the uterus or how many and it is alive or not. Now you add 2 weeks here because from the last period, this is the late 7 weeks, this is the 8 weeks baby, and this is 2 months. At 2 months of your pregnancy, the baby size is 13.4 millimeter. That is, this is 10 millimeter and this is 13.4 millimeter. So at 2 months your baby is size of this tiny size of baby with fetal heart. And you can see in this ultrasound we can see limb buds, whether they are or not, and there is a heart and head. Gradually it grows, and at about 10 weeks we do an anti-scan to 12 weeks to 13 weeks. So when we do this scan is done to ensure whether there is any problem or not anatomically, like there is a head, this limbs are there or okay or not, the head is okay or not. And we do if you see, this is the international ultrasound guideline, where we do first trimester fetal ultrasound scan, we do crown rump length and all the scan of the various parts whether they are okay or not, and its nuchal translucency, to make a risk for Down syndrome. How it looks on ultrasound, I will show you. This is the one of the 3D image I just did. So I will go into search. anti-scan कब का है? 17/11/18. Just excuse me, I will show you the image. This is not very good image for actual taking anti-scan, but this is the CRL, this is the crown lump length, and this is 62 millimeter in length. If you put a scale over here, this 60, this is this size of the baby, and if I show you what it looks like, so we do lot of things over here. We do anti-scan, we do nuchal translucency, we do, this is ductus venosus. Lot of things has been done to identify the babies affected by or there is a high risk for Down syndrome or any aneuploidy or any defect. This is the stage of the baby where we do most of the things for genetic disorders like thalassemia or sickle cell anemia if previous baby is affected. Then we do prenatal diagnosis at this stage with Korean villus sampling. You can see this is the placenta, and with this you can see the heart, this heart is moving, there are limb buds, lot of things you can visualize at this stage. So this is the one of the detailed scan we do. This is the various parts of the brain. I am not going into that detail, but we do this, a very important step in baby's development, and doing an examination for various anatomical features and for aneuploidy and Down syndrome. This is the where we do a very major examination of anti-scan and do lot of prenatal diagnosis. This baby grows, and this baby grows to 17 weeks or 18 weeks, 19 weeks. This is the size of the baby of CRL 15 to 28 millimeter, quite a bigger one. And at this time we do a target scan. The target scan is also called TIFA, genetic sonogram, lot of things. And we do at this stage, we do amniocentesis. With amniocentesis, actual fetal cells are, this is the most better technique of getting fetal details of high risk triple marker for Down syndrome, high risk any aneuploidy risk. If we want to do some prenatal test for genetic disorder, lot of things has been done, because after 20 weeks it's become difficult to do anything for the baby. But one thing should be very clear, that if there is any defect, you cannot change that, but you can take a decision. This is the most important part of ultrasound or development. This baby develops into this type, but most of the organs are developed at 8 to 10 weeks. The frameworks occur here, and there is a development and the development of the size and all the development. So if you see the development of the baby from the beginning, from fertilization to delivery, implantation is very important. And if it implants, then where it implanted, like in uterus or not, how many babies, how many fetuses, type of twins, baby is alive or not. At 11 to 13 weeks we do nuchal translucency, we do anatomical scan. As early as possible, try to get any problem to the fetus or not, or baby, so that we can take the couple can take a decision. After that, at 16 to 18 weeks, we do a TIFA scan or genetic sonogram with ISUOG guideline, so that we try not to miss anything, but as far as possible we try to do as far as possible to get the. So my intention is that there should be a good quality of baby the couple is going to have. Nowadays, if we do an invasive test, we do normal aneuploidy for 5 chromosome and chromosomal microarray, and if there is any problem, then go for clinical exome sequencing or whole genome sequencing. This grows with fetal Doppler and all. I am not going into the detail what happens in the later part of the pregnancy. If there is no problem, then we should do a scan at 28 weeks. Near about at 28 weeks, the baby's weight is 1000 gram. At the time of target scan, it is near about 500 grams. As it grows, maximum growth occurs in the third part of the pregnancy, that is from 32 weeks to 8.5 months to 9 months, or 7 months to 9 months. And very important, ultrasound at 34 to 36 weeks to make the baby healthy, or not to get a delivery by natural way or by cesarean section. This is the development of the fetus from fertilization to delivery, step by step approach, how baby looks and what we should do with the pregnancy. Thanks a lot for patient listening.